Greetings, YouTube. So in yesterday's offer video, I had a bunch of requests to stop being a hater because they thought that there was no way that there'd be that random science-only catalyst bundle without another class bundle right afterwards. And so clearly today was going to be, I don't know, like a mutant or a skill or a tech or a mystic class offer. And then when this bundle hit, it didn't say a class, it just said Catalyst bundle. And this first offer is one of the weirdest, worst garbage offers you would ever see in the game. It's basically like being charged a cover to go in a club or a bar. It would not do a dang thing for any advanced player whatsoever. And so I just kind of laughed and thought that's typical scam, right? To give us something that's just terrible. But then when I went and I actually read the rest of the offer, I realized that part of the reason why this is so terrible is because whoever markets these things at Kabam, and given I do teach social media marketing, so I should know something about this, should be fired. This is a completely mismarketed deal, because what this should have said is Tier 1 Alpha bundles, or Alpha 1 bundles, or Alpha 1 Catalyst bundles, not just Catalyst bundles. And I realize that the Tier 1 Alpha is, the picture makes sense. That should be worth something, but I would actually even put a Tier 2 Alpha in the background. And if you see this thumbnail, it looks like, at least I tried to make it look like there's just a sea of Tier 1 Alphas swimming around, which, random tangent, if you look really hard at those, that's one of the most awkward things I've ever stared at. It basically looks like a fidget spinner is giving birth to a marble. I don't know who possessed someone to design it that way, but it's a very awkward image. But back to the offer. When you scroll down, for 500 units, now of course these only unlock after purchasing the first one, so like I said, it's the cover charge for this. You get a fourth of a Tier 4 basic, which is not great at all. In fact, they usually give, for 500 units, at least one fully formed Tier 4 basic in most offers. But the reason why you would want this is for the 4 Tier 1 Alpha Catalysts. So at this point, you'd be paying 650 units for 4 Tier 1 Alpha Catalysts, which actually rounds out to about 150 to 175 units per, which is not bad at all when you consider how much grinding you usually have to do in the Tier 1 Alpha Catalyst arena in order to get it. But the third deal is actually, and I rarely say this, the best deal, because if you have the units for a total of, when you add this all up, of 2,150 units, you get, and this is really, really important, 10 Tier 1 Alpha Catalysts, which again, 150 or 1,500 divided by 10 puts it at 150 units per catalyst. But then what's really amazing to me is that you get 1/4 of a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst. So this is actually cheaper than what we've seen in the past, because normally they charge for a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha 10,000 units. And so if you consider that this is a fourth for a fraction of the cost, that's not bad. But what I want to say about this one is that it's still not a great offer. What I would say as far as who should be targeted for this, if you're an advanced player, there's only one reason why you should target this, and that's if you are looking to possibly rank up someone like a Medusa, so that when Alliance Quest comes out with a new season, and Medusa is probably the top option for taking out Sentinels, you will have the ability to have enough Tier 1 Alphas by the time that that season starts. But in general, this is a completely misbranded offer. Kabam really should never have called this Catalyst Bundle. They should have called this Tier 1 Alpha Catalyst Bundle. And also in general, you should have, in my mind, to make this worth a lot more, given us more Tier 4 basic fragments. I would have put 9,000 Tier 4 basic Catalyst fragments with the first 150 unit offer, which given is still not a great deal, but at least it's consistent with the past. And then I would have had a fully formed Tier 4 basic Catalyst fragment from the 500, and then at least 2 fully formed, along with everything else, from the final Alpha Catalyst bundle. Had that been the case, that would have at least been a decent to good offer, but as it stands, I can't endorse this much unless you are super thirsty for those Tier 1 Alpha Catalysts, and or you are so close to getting your 4th Tier 2 Alpha to put a 5-star champion at rank 4 that it's worth the price of units to rank that champion up. Other than that, I say steer clear of this and wait till they actually bring back yesterday's offer with a much better class like Mutant or Skill or Mystic. So comment below and let me know what you think this offer should have been, and otherwise have a fantastic evening.